Hi researchers, it's Dr. Kemry. I'd like to show you really quickly how to get to Qualtrics so that you can complete your survey for this week, for week 7. So you need to come to Drexel 1, and Qualtrics is something that is provided to the entire campus, right, and community. So if you're a campus member here at Drexel, you're going to be able to access Qualtrics. What you need to do is you need to scroll all the way down past the triangle, down to text services, which is to the right of your screen. You'll see something called Drexel Streams, the core research library, and then Qualtrics. So you're going to click right there on that Qualtrics link. Now, Qualtrics is going to, or Drexel is going to log you into Qualtrics. And if you've never come here before, you won't get a list that says My Projects like I do, but you will get an entry into Qualtrics, right? So you won't see all these surveys that are already here. These are surveys I already have created. You'll see something called Create a New Project, right? So you're going to go under Create a New Project when you're working on your survey that you're going to be creating. Click on Create a New Project, and it will give you a variety of different things that you can use to build your survey. So let's just go here to create your own and build a survey, a project from scratch. So you're going to click Create Your Own, right? Create Your Own, and you want to create your own survey, right? And we're going to get started. You want to name your project, so this is going to be, I'm just going to put this as sample, right? Sample survey, right? And we're going to start from a blank project, right? We're going to get started with that, and you can name your survey whatever you like, and just click Get Started. Now when you start putting together your survey, you're going to be given a bunch of different options to be able to ask different questions in your survey. And you'll also be able to preview it as you go on. So right here, you notice you start with question 1, Q1, and you can move your questions around. So if you build your survey questions and decide you don't like the order, you can move those around. So for this, we're going to create, we can create different questions. So you can create a multiple choice question, descriptive text, right? All different types of rank order, right? All different types of questions. So for this demonstration, we're just going to stick with the multiple choice, and we're going to create a multiple choice question. So I'm going to go over here, and we're going to write our text. Please select your favorite animal, okay, from the list provided, right? Okay, so then we're going to click here to write choice 1, and we're going to put dog first, and we're going to put cat second, and we're going to put lizard for my grandson, Stick-a-Moloch lizard. We're going to put that third. Let's say we want to give them some more choices. Well, it defaults to 3, but we can add more choices, right? So let's see. Let's do, for my nephew, we'll do a fish, and for my cousin, we'll select bird, right? So those are the animals, the 5 animals they have to select from. And we're going to just have them pick one, right? Their favorite one, but we can also have them pick multiple answers if you like. You can move around the position and different things like that. So you can play around with that. And then, okay, so we're happy with question 1. We're going to go along and we're going to create another question. We're going to create a question 2. And say for this, we're going to put this in a rank order. We're going to do a rank order question, right? So we're going to allow people to drag and drop in our rank order question. We want 4 items. And for this, we want to say, what do you do in the morning? Please place these activities in order. Okay, so we have our prompt, and we're going to say for number 1, we're going to say wake up. Come here. Make sure you're clicking on that. Wake up. And it's good to spell our items correctly. And we'll say do yoga, right? And then we'll say the third thing is we're going to feed the cats. course, you know, I understand not everyone's going to be doing that, but this is what my morning looks like usually. And then we're going to put drink some coffee here, right? And then we're going to, so that's going to be our 4 different things that they're going to be able to rank order. So maybe we decide we want to make question 1 and 2. We want to actually put question 2 and make question 2 first. We can go over, and you'll see there's a toggle on the side, and then you can change the order. Now they still keep the same number question, but your order will be different, right, in your questions. So that's just basically how to build your survey, okay? And you can keep adding survey questions. You can also preview your survey. So to preview it, you're going to just click preview. This does not publish it, and you can continue editing as you go along. So this is a preview. It's going to show you a preview on a computer screen, right? And it's also going to show you preview on a mobile. You can see to the left, it'll show you what it looks like on a mobile device, right? And that's kind of cool that it shows you both ways. And you can also see how the survey will look to, you know, your participants and how they can move it around, what it looks like to select, right? And then how to submit your survey finally, right? So we want to close our preview now because we've looked at it. And once you're happy with this, say we're going to publish our survey, right? So we're totally happy with these 2 questions that we made. We're going to publish our survey, right? But before you publish your survey, you're going to look to see if your survey is accessible, right? And is this really what you want to publish? So right here you see our survey strength is only fair, and it'll give you some recommendations to how to make your survey better, right? And mostly that's about questions, how they're formatted. Now you don't have to reformat and refix these questions, but it may be useful, a useful just practice for you, because when you go to make your real survey that you're going to actually distribute, you know, that could be problematic if people can't actually view your survey, or if there's problems with, you know, selecting different things and all that. So you want to take a look at that, and it's the IQ score, fair, right? So publish that. We decided, yes, we're going to publish it even though we're just fair, and we're going to hit publish, right? And now our survey is published, and we are able to distribute. So we can distribute the survey using this link, right? Or we can go to the distribution section to a few more options and how we can distribute the survey. Now for our class, you're going to distribute the survey within the classroom. So here's the sample survey I made, right? So we're going to go over here, and we're going to go to ways to distribute our survey, right? So I have our sample survey, right? And again, you can go back, you can preview it after it's published. You may want to look and see, you know, what that looks like, right? But you can just publish it by simply taking that survey link, right, and distributing it, right? So just copy that link, and you can post that link in the assignment box that I'm giving to all of you. Just copy this anonymous link, right? You don't have to email it to us, but there are other ways, right, that you can distribute your survey finally. You can use a QR link, right, an offline app, things like that. You can put it in social media. But for our purposes, you just want to create that link, anonymous link, right? You can customize it. You don't have to. You can just copy this link and then submit it for our assignment. More directions are going to be found in our course. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to reach out by email.